Guys, this is a special video because we're going to be going back and watching some old videos because, some of the information is like outdated now from like the VTuber introduction and whatnot. I think I was like, you know what? I'm going to update it because I feel like what I'm into now is going to be what I'm going to be into for like quite a while now. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to update it this way instead. Instead of making like a whole nother VTuber introduction, I was just gonna do this, like react to my old videos and just go down memory lane, basically. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first we're gonna be watching this one, which is the YouTuber Q&A self-introduction and the new model and channel rework. And what is the subscription saying? Both me and the channel are getting reworked. Stay tuned for a new look and more fun and creative content for years to come. Yeah, that's definitely true, even though I feel like it's more years of not posting content because of how long I am gone for. Sorry, I don't mean to do that. But life just gets so in the way of things and blah 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 blah. I also have a guest sitting on my desk right now, and she's gonna watch with me. You may be wondering why I am doing this again. Yeah, because this is the second introduction I had. I'm pretty sure I privated the first one because it's just, why have both of them up? Because it's just, this one is basically just one-upping, or not one-upping, but like overwriting the information from the other one. So it's just like, why keep the other one, Or you're smart and dang. So I indirectly called everyone dumb, basically, which I did not mean to do that. It was supposed to be like a silly little joke, but now when I look back at it, I'm like, dang, I just basically called my whole audience dumb. Post the same content, by the way. Like, yeah, so I was just like changing profile picture, bio for the channel and things. I was just changing all that, because I used to just change my channel name like once every year, bro, because I couldn't figure out a name for it. I finally have a name that I'm sticking with, and it's the one I have now. Maybe you can guess as to why I changed it to start as Gummy instead of start as Nori. Like, maybe you'd like to guess. I'm not going to spoil anything, so maybe you'd like to guess. Oh, look at me in literally like the worst resolution. Oh my gosh, like, why does that look so bad? Why does that look so grainy? Why was I recording on a hecking toaster, bro? Yeah, I did actually change my model a little bit, literally like just like a week ago. Well, a week ago as of recording this. I don't know when I'm gonna be uploading this, but yeah, like, look, I added this little hair clip. Oh, and all the accessories I put on my VTuber models, I get for free on booth.pm. I'll link it in this description, so that way you guys can go and download things for your VTuber models too. I'm just gonna say to always make sure that you look at the terms of use of all of the items that you look at, the ones you want to use for your VTuber model, because, you want to specifically look at the commercial use section of rules, because usually someone will have like a description under the item saying like the rules of like how to put it on your VTuber model and what you can and cannot do with it, since someone else made it, So I make sure to always look at to make sure that I can use it for commercial use, and that I also don't really have to, and that it's not required to give credit, because I would love to give credit to all the things that I use on my VTuber models, but it's so much stuff that it's just like, it would literally just crowd my description and like my videos. And of course, like, I'm not gonna like claim that I made these things myself, because I did not. Cat goddess thing, I don't know, that's technically not true anymore, because my persona in my OC's world is just like a god, basically. It's like an angel, kind of like a corrupted angel, like a fallen angel type thing. But I feel like that's like, I don't really want to integrate that lore here, I just want to be like me, I'm just gonna be just me. Yeah, I'm not gonna be cat goddess thing. I am a kimono mimi, by the way, in real life. And if you don't know what a kimono mimi is, it's just a Japanese word that means animal features, basically. So it means just a person who wears ears and tail and things like that. So actually, what I have in my notes is Mastermind of Cringe, which, that name itself is cringe because it's a Danganronpa reference, and it's also another reference on top of that because I kin Junko from Danganronpa, so it's like a reference on top of a reference. So I don't know, you guys can call me the mastermind of cringe, I guess. All of these. Okay, some of those have changed. Yeah, I'll put the new ones on screen now. These are all of the ones that I will most likely keep for forever. So, yeah. I guess. Yeah, still guess though. I'm gonna say that I am not tall at all. I still want you guys to guess though. Because no one guessed. No one guessed, and I want someone to guess. I want someone to guess. I want at least one person to guess. I'm nice to everyone. That's true, I guess. I mean, I'm nice to everyone on the internet, I should say. I'm not as nice in person. I'm nice to everyone on the internet because I like to be just, my authentic self on the internet. I like to be like a ray of sunshine, to make someone's day. Like if someone comes across a video of mine on any of my quadrillion accounts on TikTok, that I want them to smile, I just want to make their day even just for like a second. But in real life, I'm the complete opposite, basically, of what I am online in real life. I'm the complete opposite. I'm a shy introvert. What can I say? I can't, and I have crippling social anxiety. I can't talk to people, and I'm neurodivergent, and I'm autistic. Okay, I just have I got all of it. Okay. Yay! Because I literally couldn't think of anything on the spot. So, because I couldn't look down at my notes fast enough, and in my notes for an impression, I have ew and yeah. So there's that. I swear I can do better. I just haven't been like practicing voice acting in so long. I swear I talk so much to the walls. It's insane, bro. I talk to the voices a lot, bro. I'm like, why do people gotta text me now when I'm recording? It's like no one ever texts me any other time except when I'm busy. YouTube and TikTok. I mean, yeah, YouTube obviously, because this is on YouTube, but and TikTok, yeah. Hi, comrades. My friend asked me a while ago if like why I say comrades and if that's because of My Hero Academia and the League of Villains, because the League of Villains say like comrades a lot, and I said no because I just liked the word comrades. Like literally, it was like that. Like it was one of those words I just really really liked, and I was like, you know what? What if I make that like my audience name? Because I was also thinking, what if I name them kittens? But then I was like, no, let's not do that. let's not do that. But I guess I can say yes now to if I call you guys comrades because of League of Villains. I would also like to say yes to that too. This if you want. Okay, it's not that. Okay, I would say probably if anyone ever did fan art of me or any of my like characters, then like I'd feel like I'd want them to like tag me on TikTok about it, because I will literally not check anybody anywhere else. A lot. Okay, yeah, I do have a lot of favorite colors. In my notes, it says pink, red, blue, and green, which yeah, I say that's true. I also like this color that I'm going to put on screen because I just love the name of it. The color is hecking boring, but the name of it, mwah, beautiful. Delight. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies. I literally have a TikTok account for each hobby that I have. Gaming, drawing, cosplaying, quadrobics, yep. I haven't done quadrobics in a bit though. For my notes here, I have gaming, drawing, cosplaying, making videos, which obviously, dancing. I'd say that's less now than ever, but I do dancing sometimes. Voice acting, 100% voice act. Yes, voice acting, definitely a hobby of mine. And being on Janitor AI. Okay. Manipulating people. Girlie, please don't say that to a public audience. This joke has layers that only I will understand. I can explain the gist of it. It's basically, I graduated high school and college with at the same time, but I also graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology and science and psychology, and so yeah, I basically had the credentials to manipulate people. And also I have acting as a hobby of mine. I take acting classes, so basically this can be my job, basically. Manipulating people can basically just be my job at this point. I don't use my psychology powers for evil. I use them for good, but I could use them for evil if law enforcement didn't exist. Yeah, I can definitely do it better. Look at back then, right? Look at back then, look at back then. And I'm like, like, it's so much better now, you know what I mean? Eggs and toast. Okay, that is not my favorite food anymore. Dang, in my notes I have McDonald's, but that's not my favorite food either, actually. I don't really have a favorite food at the moment. If I have to pick something, it would be mac and cheese, or like pizza, or chicken Alfredo. Probably one of those is probably like my ultimate favorite food. Capri Suns. Okay, this is when I used to drink Capri Suns literally like every day. I have not drinking a Capri Sun in literally like months probably. Yeah, my favorite drink is water, because I drink water all the time. And speaking of water, you need to hydrate, dear viewer, comrade. I see you. You need to drink some water. Rin-chan now. My favorite manga was Rin-chan now for a long time. Honestly, I haven't read it in ages. I have not read it in years. I think someone's talking outside my window right now. I've started reading the manga of My Hero Academia recently, and I really like it. I don't want to say it's my favorite though, because I'm biased. I'm biased because I love the anime so much that I swear it's in my blood, okay? I've injected it into my bloodstream, okay? I am biased, so I don't really want to say that My Hero Academia is my favorite manga too. Danganronpa. Still love Danganronpa. Danganronpa's definitely, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Also, one of my favorite game series is Danganronpa. So, yeah. Splatoon 3. Yeah, Splatoon 3, just the Splatoon series in general, is one of my favorite games ever, yes. Probably mainly for nostalgia reasons, because I started playing when, like, Splatoon 1, like, around the time it came out. So, in my notes, I have Splatoon, Galgun, Crush Crush, Project Sakai, and Danganronpa. What the heck? Bro, Alexa just started talking. My Alexa just started talking and it scared the heck out of me, bro. Not having a job. That's not my biggest fear anymore, not gonna lie. Because I know that I'm neurodivergent, I'm autistic. I am not getting a hecking 9 to 5 job. Because I'm like a higher needs autistic person, I'd say. Like, doing videos is probably the only job I would ever be able to have and that I want to have. So yeah, I'd say my biggest fear in my notes it says being forever alone, and that's true. That is true. And by forever alone, I mean like everyone in my life abandoning me, which I know that that's most likely not going to happen. But you know, if it ever did, in some like apocalypse type scenario, where like they all died or something, and I was never able to see them again, then like yeah, I'd probably jump off the face of the earth too. Not gonna lie. Vanna Melon. Okay, that's still true. That's still true. My idol is still Vanna Melon, even though I do have like other YouTubers that I, look up to and look at their content and like, I want to make their content like theirs. I want to make my content like theirs. I'm PG Mike is one of my favorite YouTubers, and so is Lauren Seaside. To have YouTube as a full-time job. That is true, because I did say that this is like the only job I would be able to have. I do want YouTube as my job, but of course I'm not like starting YouTube as like, I want to get the money, yeah, I want to get the money. Like, it's not like that, Like, I started making videos just because I like recording. I like recording videos. I like sharing video games that I love with just random people I don't know. I like doing that. I like doing that. That's like a favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is literally just talk about myself. Like, and the fact that I can just do that as like a job, it's just perfect. Okay, so all my socials are in the description, so please go and check them all out. They are. Listen to past Stardust and go to the description. All the socials are down there. Wouldn't you just love to press this button right there? Ooh, it's so tempting, guys. This might have to be a multiple part series to go through these, because I do want to look at these two as well, because these are old. These are old. Okay, well, guys, well, we'll watch this in the next one. We're gonna watch that in the next one. I think I'm gonna end it there. I think I'm gonna end it there. But yeah, I know it's left on a cliffhanger. Isn't that crazy? I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. It's your better half Stardust signing off. Bye, comrades.